Well, good evening. Good evening. Boy, I tell you, I am like Victoria tonight. Oh, first of all, welcome everybody. You've tuned in to When Life Spit. No, you haven't tuned in to When Life Spit. You've tuned in to Authors Up. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. I tell you, I am so tickled with our new logo and our new intro and outro. And I tell you what, I am like Victoria tonight, because you know when Victoria comes on, sometimes she said her face just hurts and she can't stop grinning. And this is the way I feel tonight. I hope you all like the new look.
I'm gonna get out the way. Look.
And we owe it all. We owe it all to our compadre, Ms. Ruth Griffin.
Yes.
Not with us tonight, but we applaud her.
Yes, we do.
And
yes, we
thank
do.
her, because she did these graphics. She gave us the new logo and everything, and I am in love with it, and I hope you all are too. I hope you really, really like it, and if you do, be sure to let us know so that we can pass it along to this. Linda said, "Nice, love it, very creative."
Did you check out that new opening?
Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. And Ruth, I know you got us this time.
She did. She did not tell us that she had the new opening until I hit the button.
And it is beautiful. It's beautiful. And I
look at it one more time. Look at it.
Let me
you get the books and the arrow up. You get it? Okay, all right.
Let me tell you. If I don't know. I'm not going to say anything else, because there's some other things that are coming on the line, or down the line, I should say, and we're not going to spoil it, because we know that that Ruth has plans.
Yes.
As you can tell, we don't always know what they are, but Ruth has plans. And
we got it tonight. She did.
We had something for our guest, and I don't think we gave it to her. But before we do our weekend review, did we tell our guest what days we wanted her to focus on?
We did not.
Okay, so
we ran out of time.
Smile on her face, so I know she can hear us. I'm going to tell day 1, day 4, day 37, and day 16. Day 1, day 4, day 37, and day 16. And Victoria, you had 2.
If we have time, I would love day 14 and day 5. If we have time, that's a lot of days.
We probably won't get to all of that, but we have invited our guests to speak to us from certain sections of her book, and we forgot to tell her which ones those were. So.
We're just so excited.
Sorry, Doctor, sorry. But we're going to try to begin like we usually do, and we usually start off with our week in review. And why don't you tell us, Victoria, what was going on in your world last week?
Well, work, and more work. But in between work, I am happy to announce that I am really close to finalizing my book.
Yay! Awesome.
I am.
Now, which one? Which one now? Because you were working on two.
This is my Christian romance novel.
Okay.
See Me With Your Heart.
Yes.
And it is. I'm so excited. I'm really excited. And I must say, I did get some assistance. I must say it. I didn't get AI writing. I just got AI assistance with throwing some ideas back and forth. So I'm just blown away at how the book is taking a turn. I knew what the beginning was, I knew part of the middle, and I knew what the ending was, but it was how to get there, how to bridge that into to the story. And it is just blowing my mind. I have been like unable to stop. It's like the floodgates.
That's a good feeling. Good feeling.
It is a good feeling. And I'm now in the editing part where I'm just making sure I've dotted my I's, crossed the T's, my timelines are sounding good, and I'm gonna have to let it go eventually. But this baby, let me tell you, Elder, this baby is being birthed so much that I could see some sequels. I can now see some sequels. See Me Again. Might be See Me Still. But the ideas have just come, and they are my ideas. And so I'm just blown away that where God is taking this. And so I'm really excited. I really am excited. So that has been the bulk of my week. I'm just in an excitement mode. I just feel like some new life has been breathed under my wings, and then I'm ready to fly.
Well, very, very good. It sounds good, and I'm glad it. It's just like I don't know. It's like being at the starting gate and hearing the gun go off, and you just like that.
Yes.
And off that's what to have happened. Just all of a sudden, you just took off, and whatever had been stopping you before, whatever was kind of
whatever it was
of what was going on, disappeared.
It has gone. And I didn't even think of a sequel until I started working on this and going. I see these characters. It is not going to stop with this one book. Of course, I'm going to see how the book is received, whatever. But it doesn't even matter how the book is received. I just know I got to get it out. I got to get it out. So how was your week? How about you?
Look, this seems like the week for new. We got new logo and new look for Authors Up. We're working on something for When Life Speaks, and I'm excited about the fact that the newsletter has got a new look. It's coming through another platform, and it's starting in September. And the When Life Speaks on this Thursday, I'm going to be sharing not only the link and what to get, but what people can expect when they get their newsletter starting September the 1st. So got some new things going on there. I'm only going to stay with good news because there was some news that didn't make me too happy this week, but that's all right. God is still good, and all will be well. And I'm going to put that there and leave that there. But I was also working on writing, and I don't have. Let me see. I can never get this right. But these little books.
Okay.
Can't ever get it. I don't know whether you can see it or not. But these little books, they're called my pocket books.
Yes.
And this one, I'm sowing seed into the gala.
Yes.
And I mailed off 175 of those little books to be put into the gift bags that they're going to give away for the Courage Couture.
Yeah.
And I one thing that I can say is that I have prayed over everyone.
Amen.
And I believe that somebody, maybe not everybody, but somebody is going to be blessed. The name of it is If You Only Knew My Story.
Amen.
And I'm going to be doing a live reading of it, but that's kind of a part of what's coming up new and next with the newsletter that's going to be.
All right.
Yeah. So worked hard this week, worked really hard this week, and feel good about it. Feel good about seeing the end of the road for some things and hearing about other things. But we got something really just a cool thing tonight, because we're always talking about introspection and there's always talk about our value and our self-worth, self-image, and all of those things. And all of those things are very, very important. And we have a wonderful author that is with us tonight. She's a beautiful lady. And she has a wonderful book that she's going to share with us. You know, we always say that nobody can tell the story like the author. And while this isn't a story, her voice is going to resonate with you with some of the things that she has included in this book. So I don't want you to get off track. I don't want you to, if you didn't get your water, your juice, and your whatever,
you better go ahead.
You can't leave now. But Victoria, why don't you tell us a little bit about the background of our guest?
I sure will. Dr. Janee Mobley is a wife, mom, mentor, pharmacist, speaker, and coach whose passion is to help women profit from their purpose and overcome mindsets that prevent profit, progress, and prosperity. After facing homelessness with a doctorate degree and financial hardship, Dr. Janee has dedicated her life to helping women discover their purpose, achieve personal success, and eliminate the mindset of self-doubt, low self-esteem, and self-sabotage. Well, after a brief break, we will be back to talk with Dr. Janee and hear about her book, which is a devotional. What I do? I thought I did something wrong. A devotional, 40 Days to a Better You. We'll be right back.
There she is. So beautiful.
Welcome. Snap.
Look, let me tell you, Dr. Janee, if you don't have the prettiest smile, I just don't know. You come on, and I saw your book and everything, and I thought that this just makes me feel good just because.
Exactly.
I don't need any other reasons, just because. So welcome, and you all out there, welcome Dr. Janee, and whatever you do, little clip things or finger snaps and hearts and I don't know what all this stuff is, but you just make her feel welcome tonight. Yes. We're so glad that you are able to be with us and share your book.
Listen, I am excited to be here. I am so excited. I'm going to tell y'all exactly what I'm doing, because I know people are going like, well, what is she doing? I want to see the comments. I want to see the excitement. I want to see all of the amazing things. Thank you all so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
I'm welcome. We're glad you're here.
I'm so humble to be here. I'm excited. I don't know. Hey, all of the amazing people. I am so excited. So excited.
Well, we're going to dive right in. And usually, this is usually the part where Ruth jumps in and kind of takes over and leads and guides us a little bit. But Victoria, did you want to do this evening, or you want me to go ahead?
You should go ahead. I feel that you should go right on ahead, Charlie.
Said that's what Queen Victoria said, and we do what the Queen commands. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And I just want to start by saying to you, in your own words, tell us a little bit about your book.
Oh gosh, where do I start? How much time do I have?
Okay. 30 minutes. Come on, let's go.
All right. And I'm gonna give y'all. I hope one thing about me is I want every experience to be transformational. So this is literally a true story. The 40 Days to a Better You. For background on me, I hated reading, let alone writing anything.
Wow.
So it was only God that this book was birthed, right? So, and if y'all haven't shared, make sure y'all hit the share button. Make sure y'all have people tune in because we coming in.
All right, come on.
Literally, this book was written after being in a place of homelessness. Like literally, my husband and I had transitioned from we moved into our own home, and I was maybe 4 weeks postpartum with our son. My pastor, my assistant pastor, gave me a prophecy about writing a book, and when she told me, I was like, in my head, I'm like, me? Like, but I was like, okay, then I'm with it. So literally, out of obedience, I said, just like some women, after 6 to 8 weeks of postpartum, they go back to work. So for me, because I wasn't working at the time, I said, you know what? I'm going to write this book. Had never written a book before. I didn't know anything about publishing, had no idea, no clue. I literally was going off of complete obedience. Wow. And let me tell y'all how I wrote my book. Remember them little paper folders that has like the 3 prongs in the middle? I got some notebook paper. I got that folder. I put it in that notebook paper, and I literally dedicated. Tip for those of you all who want to write a book, I literally dedicated 15 minutes every day as being a new mom nursing.
Wow.
I literally dedicated 15 minutes every day to writing my book until it was done.
Wow.
And this book was nothing about perfection. It was all about understanding that the destination to being better is not a destination, it's a journey.
Yes.
And my goal for writing this book is just to give everybody simple tips on how they can become better. Not all at one time, but each day. Hence, 40 Days to a Better You.
Wow.
That's something that I wanted to ask you about too. How you said you wrote 15 minutes every day until it was done. And my question was, how did you know it was done? What the 40 days, what took you to 40 days? Why not 30, 35, 21? What? How did you get to the 40 and know? Yeah.
Can I be honest? I didn't know. Okay. No. I remember talking with my first life coach and dear friend, sister friend, Detrell Hawkins, amazing woman. And I was telling her about this book, and I was at a place where I was like, you know how you want things to be perfect. You want it to be right. And I was telling her where I was with the book, because she was like, well, where are you with the book? Because she's a published author as well. And I was telling her emotionally where I was. I think it's some things maybe I need to add, things I need to take away. Maybe it's just not right. She said, Janee, let the book go. She said, let it go. And it was the perspective that she gave me. She said, think about it. What is the reason why a lot of authors have sequels, why they have revisions, why they have new editions? She said, publish the book, and then if you want to add something, go back and create a new edition. I was like, you know what? You're right.
Confirmation.
You just talked about that, Victoria. I heard you now.
Yes, she did. Oh.
Woo! My. That's what we're gonna do tonight. Okay,
yes, what the response that you have gotten from the book? Do you find that most people kind of gravitate to a certain, I'll call them days because that's the way your book is set up, to certain days? You know, are there certain parts of the book that seem to resonate more than others?
I know day one was one that was popular. There's another one, I can't remember the exact day, but it talks about don't dim my light, right?
Yes.
Don't dim your
Yes.
light.
Yes.
That one.
Yes.
Those 2 days are big ones.
Mhm.
Are big ones. Those 2 days are really, really major days. And literally, like the things that I share are things that I've experienced.
Mhm.
So, and things that I have transitioned through. So this book is very personal, even for me.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
Mhm. Mhm. Did Was the writing journey what you thought it would be, since you had not written before and this was really your first attempt? And sometimes people can give you advice that, I won't say that it steers you in the wrong direction, but kind of takes you out of what your natural flow would be. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I
Uh,
honestly, I didn't have an expectation because I didn't tell a lot of people.
Okay.
okay.
I told one person, and that was my friend D Trail that I remember, and my husband knew. So there was minimal, and I maybe that was just God's intention so that I wouldn't be distracted by other people's opinions and experiences, because at that time in my life I was very easily distracted by
Okay.
other people's opinions. So I didn't have that, gratefully, to feed me, because it helped me to just get done with what I needed to get done, which ended up being a blessing.
Hmm.
Wow.
Hmm. I
Wow.
love the way your book is formatted. I love the
You.
quotes at the beginning of these days. She's got wonderful quotes, guys. And I also like the fact that you give us something to do,
Yes.
some kind of exercise, some kind of activity. There's something that you have to write, something that you have to look within before you finish that day, before you move on to another day. And because you have written it that way, I believe that this is a book that you don't ever put away.
Amen.
It never ends.
Yeah.
Know,
Yeah.
the 40 days may be over, but
Wow.
because life is what life is,
Yes.
you're going to be going back and think, what was that chapter? What did she
Yep.
say about finances? What did she
Yep.
say about just being me? So it becomes, there are some books that you have that you just, you go back to them.
Yes.
There's the book I have called The Book of Purpose, and I read it every year. You know,
Wow.
there's always something in it. There are wonderful journals and things that are out there. Victoria has a journal that is out. Andrea Oliphant, who's one of our hosts, she has one that she has out, and it's always helpful. It just never, because we're at such different stages in our lives.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And
Yes.
these days, as you have unfolded them, uh, just remind us of that. You know,
Yeah.
there's no end. There's really no finish line. There's really no finish line. Yeah, yeah. We keep going with this. Victoria, I want to make sure that I give you time if you have any questions
I
before we have
do.
Dr. Janee read for us tonight.
Well, you've already asked some of my questions, but one of mine was as I was reading the book. It is a beautiful book, so I'm just go ahead and tell y'all, get the book, and it is work. It is 40 days to a better you. It just doesn't happen like we read one day one, we get to 40. It just happens like that. You got to do the work,
Yes.
as any journal, any good journal would allow you to do. What made you decide to do it in a journal format versus like a whole chapter, like chapter 1, chapter 2, versus a devotional sort of journal?
At heart, I am a coach. And one thing that I've
Mhm.
learned, and I'm a believer as well, And I just dropped in the private chat, Victoria, the link to the book if you all post it, just in case someone wanted it. One of the things that I have observed is that people are great at absorbing information. We're great at consuming information. We're great at taking in knowledge. We're great at a lot of times listening, but the application is the missing piece. Right. So what happens is a lot of people go to church, they go to conferences, they attend summits, they listen to wisdom. And then at the end, after the curtains close, after the laptop is down, after the books are closed and the doors are no longer open at that time, people revert back to the person that they used to be instead of transforming based on the information that they consumed. So my intention of writing the book in the format that I did is, whether anyone encounters me in person or not, I want every experience to be transformational. I want to always think about you, not about Dr. Janee, but how can I take what Dr. Janee, what Victoria, what Andrea states, what I learned when I go to an event, how can I apply what I just learned? Because if I can't apply it, then I shouldn't have listened to it. Right?
Wow.
Because our time is precious. Our time is outside of Jesus Christ, is one of our most valuable assets, but it's the most wasted of them all. So whenever I decided to write this book, I said, you know what? I want people to be able to self-reflect and identify how they can become better in the moment.
Yes. I love that. And I have to correct you a little bit. You said that you didn't write, but don't you have a D and an R and a period before your name?
I do, but it's not a PhD, it's a doctorate of pharmacy.
Okay, but hold on.
No dissertation.
Wait a minute, come on there. You did some writing to get to that.
Listen, it was short, right?
All them papers, all them discussion book questions. You had to do some kind of writing.
See, here's the beauty in it, and the beauty of it. As a pharmacy major, I took more chemistry and math related courses.
Gotcha.
So even the Englishes that I took, I wrote paragraphs, short paragraphs. I tell you, I did not like reading. But now I love reading, right? But at the time, I was just not her. Like if I had to write a dissertation, I probably would have changed my major because I didn't like that. But honestly, now I love to write it.
And when God says write it down, you're best to get to writing, right?
Yeah, rather quickly. Well,
how long did it take you to write it? Did we answer that? Okay.
Let's see. I wrote it literally 6 weeks postpartum after having our son. So it may have taken about 30 days.
What?
Yeah.
30 days to take this 40-day journey.
What?
Wow.
Why? One thing that I've learned is I literally dumped a lot of the stuff that I learned over the course of my journey into this book.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I wanted to, and that was my goal. I wanted it to be easy to consume. The sentences aren't very long. They were very simple. And I'm a very simple coach. I'm a very simple person. I'm a very simple woman. And I didn't want anyone to feel like they have to do all of this extra stuff to become better. I wanted people to realize it's very easy and very simple. So I just dumped all of it into this book really quickly. Now the perfection part was long, but you know, that.
Oh my goodness, that is amazing. And you know, we talk about on our show a lot the power of a yes. And look how quickly God downloaded what you needed, and all you did, you had to say yes in order for him to do that. It's amazing. I love that. I love that. Oh, it is a beautiful book. I'm telling y'all, get the book and be prepared to do your work. I'm telling you. So what we asked you to take some time to think about some of the parts that we like. What do you feel are your top 3 most important parts of the book? And is any of the ones that we asked you to read part of your top 3?
So let's see. Okay, so one of my top three, hold on, I just passed it. Day 34.
Okay.
That was somebody's, right? Or was it 37 was somebody's? I can't remember.
No. Mine was 5 and 14.
Okay, so let's
But
go.
go ahead.
Was me.
34?
37. I had 37 checked as well. I had 34 and 37. I don't think I gave you 37, but
Okay.
I had it in my notes.
Well, one of my first is don't allow. Day 34 is all about not allowing someone to tell you that you can't. And here's the thing, this still includes you.
Yes.
Woo! Say that again for the people in the back.
Yeah.
Don't allow anyone to tell you that you can't, even you.
Yes.
Man.
I don't care how scary it seems. I don't care how awkward it feels. But if you know that you know in your know that you must, don't even allow you to tell you that you can't.
Wow.
And that's something that when you mentioned before about self-sabotage, that's where that comes from, those conversations that you have with yourself.
Right.
Because I always say I can talk myself into and out of anything better than anything anybody else can say to me.
All in the same minute, right? All in the same minute.
That part. That part.
So true.
My other is day 28, which is stop comparing yourself to others, because that was something that I used to do for years.
Wow.
One of the very things that slowed my prosperity. When I looked up the Hebrew version of prosperity, it means not only profit, but progress.
Wow.
Yes.
So I always think about, when I think of that particular day, I think about when you compare yourself to people, it slows you down. It's like if the three of us are running a race and we're all at the mark, and Dr. Janee is focused on when the gun goes off, I'm looking to my left, to my right, and I'm looking at Victoria, and then I'm looking at Andrea, and I'm trying to make sure that they don't pass me, but I'm so focused on looking at them that I can't focus on the course of my own race. So it slows me down.
Wow.
And this is true in business. This is true in our walk with God. This is true in our prosperity and our progression. If you're focused on everybody else and you're trying to measure yourself up against somebody who don't even compare to you.
Yep.
We shouldn't be comparing ourselves to each other, because we can't be compared to each other.
Right. Amen. 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 Amen.
Yes.
So when my perspective of that shifted, I was like, girl, what are you doing? Let's go. Because I realized the only one that I should be comparing myself to is the very one whose image and likeness I'm made of.
Amen.
Yes.
Drop the mic. Y'all pass the plate.
Indeed. Good. That's good.
So let me get out my last one. I want to get to the exact date so that everybody knows. I mean, all of them are. It's actually day 2.
Okay.
So day 2 is all about not allowing someone else to dim your light. And I got this quote, original quote. So if you use this, make sure you put Dr. Janee behind it, okay?
Okay.
But telling the audience, I'm just kidding. But for real.
That's like give you credit where your credit due now. Come on.
But don't dim my light just because you're too afraid to let yours shine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna say that again. Don't dim my light, or don't allow anyone to dim your light because they're too afraid to let their light shine. One of the things that I learned, and when we think about light, when light illuminates, it shows things that may have been blind to most, right? So if somebody's light is dim, there are things about themselves that they're trying to hide from themselves, things that they've been trying to run away from. So when you decide to let your light shine, it shows them where they're still dim.
Come on
When
now.
you
Come on.
decide to ascend and they decide to stay stagnant, it shows them where they're either descending or remaining stagnant. So what happens is people then, a lot of the times in those situations, have two options. They can either ascend because they see, oh, Victoria's doing it, Andrea's doing it, or they'll do what people like to say, hate on other people.
Yes.
Why? Their life is making what they have been running away from shine very bright.
Wow.
So those are my, if I had to pick three, those would be my favorite, but I love every day.
I bet you do, yes, ma'am. Well, before you go into other ones that we earmarked for you, how has the book been received?
Oh, the book has been received very well. And I've shared this with anybody who is aspiring to be an author. And this is the reason why I believe the book was received. Because I'm the one who wrote it, right? The great thing about it, and the reason why I say that is not to puff myself up, but when you build a personal brand,
yes,
where people already know you, they have an expectation of the fruit that you will produce. So if your brand shows that, hey, you are a genuine person, you love people, you provide great content, great value, this is who you are, then the expectation is whether you put out a program, a book, whatever it is, they will come running, right? Because they already know who you are as a brand, or they've learned or they followed your journey along the way. So the book was, oh gosh, received very, very, very well. Good. And it always is, especially even when I meet strangers and I speak after they get to know me and they hear me, it's like, okay, yeah, what you got?
Yeah. I can see that. I can see that very easily. And you're talking about that. I'm sorry, Victoria, I didn't mean to cut you off. But
no, you're fine. That's fine. I'm done. I'm actually done.
I wanted to be sure to get to this because we said that we would. And when you were talking about the expectation that people have, you have something coming up. And I wanted to be sure to give you time to talk about that tonight.
Yes. I am hosting, this is actually the second one, the Mindset to Movement Summit. And this summit is for the person who has an idea on the shelf of their mind that are ready to get the tips and the strategies to implement so that they can generate income. It's about taking your purpose and positioning it for profit. It's about eliminating excuses and operating in a spirit of execution and excellence. So if you know that you are ready to move forward with the gift, the purpose, the idea that God has given you, and you just need a push, you need some strategy, you need some transformation, make sure, I know Victoria is going to drop the link to the summit, and the only thing that it costs you is your most valuable asset outside of Jesus, and that is your time.
Yes. Right. You said something, taking your something to profit.
Your purpose.
Taking your purpose to profit. Okay. And when is this summit going to be?
The summit is September, is 3 days. So it's virtual. And it means you can tune in from the comfort of your own home. So it's September 2nd through the 4th, 3 nights of amazingness. And I'll be interviewing 3 amazing entrepreneurs who will be sharing their journey. And it's all about being honest and raw about the journey. And one of the things that I love about the summit is that these entrepreneurs pour out their hearts. The transition and the journey of entrepreneurship is not all roses and beauty. It's all about the things that people don't want to talk about, the rejection, the denials, right? The challenges along the way, and how they had to pivot, how they had to recreate, and all of those amazing things. And people get the true journey of entrepreneurship and what it took for these people to be successful and obtain the level of success that they have. So I know that you all are not only going to enjoy it, but you are going to be transformed by the experience. If you loved me, trust me, The people that I'm bringing, you're going to absolutely love them as well.
All right.
That sounds fun. That
amazing.
sounds wonderful. Yes, I like that because so often we look at the now, and we dismiss, and dismiss may be too strong a word, but we do dismiss the journey. We dismiss the
Absolutely.
backstory. We don't think about how they got where they are.
Right.
There's a story. We always say everybody has a story. It depends on whether or not they're willing to tell it.
Exactly.
But everybody has some kind of journey.
Yes.
Did not wake up today. Janee did not wake up today with all this brilliance and all this beauty and all these 40 days and say, done.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did that.
She put some work in this somewhere.
Right.
And before we go, because our time goes by so fast.
I know.
Before we go, I would like for you to pick one of the days that Victoria and I gave you and just expound on that real quick.
Okay. You all come to y'all decide what day. I know day 4, day 37. So you all decide, and I'll teach on that. And everybody, as I know people are going in and coming out, so I just want to acknowledge you all as you all are coming in on Facebook, YouTube. Yeah, Facebook and YouTube. So
I'll let Andrea pick. Because she had a lot of stuff written down on her paper, and that's fine.
I want to go with 37. I want to go with 37.
I had a feeling that was going to be the day. Look, I had a feeling that was going to be the day. So do you want me to share with everyone what day 37 is about and teach on that?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So day 37 is the title of day 37 is Don't Expect Everyone to Go With You to the Top. So I want you all to picture this. If you had to climb the highest mountain, the highest tree, and you had to take steps up the tree or steps up the mountain, the higher you go, what happens? You get tired if you're not equipped. Mm-hmm. So the more you ascend, the more you climb, the higher you go. It requires more energy. It requires more effort. It requires more education. Mm-hmm. Right? It requires more perseverance. It requires more resilience. It requires more support. So the people in your life right now, everyone is not going to go with you. As bad as you desire for them to go, as bad as you're praying for them to go, what's going to happen is along your journey, and the higher you go, you lose oxygen. Mm-hmm. Depending on where you're climbing. Mm-hmm. You lose oxygen. The ability to breathe becomes more difficult. So if you start out with 10 people, and you decide to continue to go on your journey, first person's going to fall off because they're tired.
Right.
They're weak. They can't do it no more. And guess what? This is your journey, so you take it alone. Uh-huh. The next person may fall off because this is just too much. It requires too much. It requires too much dedication. It requires too much. They got too much going on in their life, right? The higher you go, the next person is going to fall off. Next couple of people are going to fall off because it's difficult to breathe. Because this is your journey. And it requires more of you. It requires more muscle. It requires more clean air. So you're going to have to make sure along the journey, you pull people who have taken the journey, who have climbed the mountain, who are going to the next destination with you, right? Because guess what? Everybody that started with you can't go with you because it's not their journey. It's your journey. You don't need everybody. You just need the right people that are going to support you along the way. You need the one or the two people who are going to tell you, keep going, Victoria. You need the other person to say, you know, I got you. Yes, you weak. Your arms are tired, but I'm going to hold you up until you get to the top.
My God.
Right,
So
right.
the things that we have to understand is that everybody is not going to go with us, and that's okay. You just need the right and the righteous people, as I say, to
Woo.
go with you to ensure that you make it to the top.
That's okay.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And it comes from having an understanding that you are uniquely you. And that's what you bring out in these 40 days. You
Oh,
help us to understand that we are very unique individuals. We have a unique purpose. We are built for something that nobody else is built for. And the expectation should be to do our journey, our better you. The better you is because of the uniqueness of our individual handcrafted journey. And I love it. I love every day. all 40 days. I love it every day.
Y'all have had to forgive me. I've been a little weepy today.
don't forget, look, no,
Victoria, you haven't cried in about 2 weeks. So we'll let you have that one tonight.
Okay. That just touched me because it really it just touched me. It's kind of, you know, where I'm at right now. You know, everybody can't go with you. They just can't go with you. Just they not on the same assignment because God didn't give it to them.
that part.
He gave it to me. And like sometimes I say, you know, it's a little lonely at the top. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. But it's so worth it. Because when you know that you are doing what God told you to do,
Yes,
He makes it all right.
absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
the other part that I like about that, and as we're talking about that, is the discovery that it's okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't have to feel guilty. I don't have to feel bad. I don't have to let you make me feel some kind of way.
Yes.
You know, because I know and I understand that this is truly my journey.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
going to make the best of it for me. And it's not selfish. That's not a selfish thing to do. It is following the calling and giving him a yes.
That
That's
part.
right. That's right. That's right.
And that is one. Dr. Janee, I tell you what,
The coach has coached.
that she has. That she has.
Coach today. I'm telling you.
Much.
My.
Boy, we want to put you on for 40 weeks. You come back, you come back and do a day every week.
Well, is there another book in the works for you?
There is.
Sure. It has to be.
We listening, and you heard it here first. Let's go.
Say.
Go ahead, tell us what's the next chapter for you.
This book is going to be all about knowing your worth in the marketplace, in and out of the marketplace.
I love it.
And
Good.
I have found, again, with that comparing ourselves, and we have to make sure that we show up authentically as the way that God created us. Thank you, Linda. It's to make, as you walk in your purpose, that you show up authentically. Do not deny the people that God has called for you to serve, to show up in the way that He created you.
Amen.
And this is what happens when you fail to show up as your authentic self, knowing the value and the worth that you have and are. So, yeah, but it's definitely in the works.
So you'll be back. You'll be back.
Oh, okay. I will be. Okay.
Amen.
That is definitely a yes. I will absolutely come back. I have enjoyed y'all. Listen.
All right. And tell us about the freebie that you have with the book.
So the freebie and my gift to you all are, and I actually shared with you a better way. That one, I don't know if you can see it in the private chat.
Okay, all right. Hold on. Let me go back there.
That's okay.
Give me a second.
No
okay.
problem. Okay. The 5 mistakes that women make that prevent them.
Okay.
from their purpose is
yes. Let me copy that and then I could put that in the comments. Yes, ma'am.
and it's all for those of you all who have a purpose that you know and you are ready to shift to the position of profiting from it, the mistakes that you must avoid so that you will profit from your purpose. So it's the 5 mistakes that women make that prevent them from profiting from their purpose. So
Okay.
I apologize to you all for not sending the simpler version, but it's
Oh, that's okay. That's all right. I learned very quickly how to get this out. Okay, all right. I've never done this before, but I did it tonight.
Well, Dr. Janee, thank you so much for being with us tonight and for sharing all these wonderful, wonderful nuggets that you shared with us. I want to remind the audience that we do a replay of Authors Up on Saturday night at 7 p.m. So if you know someone who missed the opportunity to see this show live, please be sure to tell them about it. Tell them to tune in at 7 p.m. on Saturday evening, and they can hear exactly what Dr. Janee taught us tonight and shared with us tonight. So thank you so much. Is there one thing in particular you want to leave with our listeners and viewers?
Oh, gosh. If I must say one thing, know whose you are and know who you are.
Amen.
And never settle for less than what he says about you.
Amen.
Never settle. If we had to end with anything, that would be the thing. That would be the thing. Never settle. Never settle. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Tell us really quickly how anybody could get in touch with you if they would like to, and then where could they get the book?
Okay, so the book, I actually dropped that in the private link. It's at I self-published. So mine is drjanee.com/40 days.
I got that one out there already. Yes.
So also I'm on Facebook as Dr. Janee. I'm on Instagram, is like you can Google me.
You a Googleicious?
I'm on YouTube. I have embraced TikTok.
All right.
And I'm also on LinkedIn. So you should be able to find me anywhere.
Awesome. Well, we thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you for having
me. Oh my gosh, it went so fast.
Listen, I was trying to squeeze it all in because I know y'all wanted me to address some things. So I said, let me make sure I get it all in.
Hey, that's why you got to come back.
Too much. You'll never get it all.
Look, I'll be back.
That's right. Get the book. Get the book. If they tell them to get the book, they can get it all in, right?
Yes, please get the book, not just for me, but for yourself. If you know that you really want to become better and you desire to become better in any area of your life.
Yes, there it goes. Beautiful book.
This is the book for you.
All right. Now, there's some things that Ruth usually says at the end of the broadcast. I never do a very good job at saying them, but you all are used to that by now. So if you're looking for us, look for us at Authors Up Show.
That's it.
Yep, Authors Up Show.
Authors Up Show.
In the middle of the week, we will be on the podcast platform. So if you want to carry us with you, then you can tune in there. I told you about Saturday night. Yes. And look, next week, is Ruth back next week?
Ruth should be back next week, and we have a big announcement next week. We're saving it for next week.
Yeah, if Ruth is back next week, she's got another surprise for you.
Yes.
I'm not going to say one word about it because she'll beat me up. Okay, that's all we have for tonight. We are so grateful for our guests. Thank you again for being here, Dr. Janee, and thank you for our guests, our viewers, and our listeners. And don't forget to come back on Sunday evenings at 7 p.m. because you never know what is going to happen when you tune in to Authors Up. That's it for tonight.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.